Hello, Taurus. This is Patrice from Infinite Goddess Essentials. This is your Jupiter in Scorpio reading. There will be a mixture of the full moon and the new moon notes intertwined into this reading. So this is my tablet I have over here with my flashcard. This is just listing the signs and the houses that Jupiter and Scorpio is going to fall in. And I had a page marked. Yeah, this is my page for my new moon and my full moon. So if you see me over here looking, it's not script. These are just my notes. So Jupiter and Scorpio is going to be in your 7th house of marriage, of intimate relationships, close friends. Jupiter represents optimism, growth, generosity. It's a lot of people call Jupiter the good luck planet, like your wishes will be granted type thing. Being that Jupiter is in Scorpio, and to me, Scorpio represents depth, like your inner depths, your soul depths. So with this good luck planet in a sign that's all about depth, I think that it's going to bring out your soul's desires, right? So being that it's in your 7th house of intimacy and relationships makes sense because the full moon happened in your 11th house, right? So the full moon was in Pisces. And Pisces is about spirituality. So the spiritual sign in the full moon, was in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. So what is it that you wanted? What is it that you were wishing for, right? Those thoughts or those lessons or circumstances happened to bring recognition to these things that you really want, right? So during the new moon in Virgo is going to be in your 5th house of children, romance, and fun. So the new moon is going to be bringing this fresh, new energy into your 5th house of children, family, and romance. Now, how amazing that Jupiter and Scorpio will be in your 7th house of marriage. Some of you may already be married, and maybe your marriage isn't what you want it to be. I know in my new moon reading, a particular Taurus that I was reading for, I saw an abundance of emotion towards, for the masculine anyway, towards wanting to bring a marriage together, wanting to bond with somebody. It was very intimate in that reading. It was amazing. So for Jupiter, the good luck planet, with Scorpio, it's all about soul death or combined. I'm feeling that a lot of Taurus are really wanting this family or this relationship or your home to come together how you really want it to be. Like you have this deep desire to have this amazing family, probably. So when I was putting all this together, I saw the Justice card. It popped in my head. So I pulled it out of the deck. And then I drew 2 soul cards. This is the first one. And this is your second one. With these cards, for the Justice cards, I clarified it with the Eight of Cups. Now, I want you to see this really quick because they both have arrows in their hands, right? The Justice card, which is a sign of Libra, the arrow is pointing this way, and this guy in the Eight of Cups, he's holding his arrow. His arrow is facing this way, right? So I kind of feel that in all directions, that you're wanting things to happen, or in all directions where you're needing justice in your relationships, justice within your family, justice within your friendships. I feel like you're going to get that in all directions. Because where you're feeling this anxiety, this burden, you're no longer going to have it. And I clarify that with the Six of Wands. You're not going to have to fight for it anymore. You're not going to have to feel like you're up against something or someone anymore. Because you're going to have justice and victory. Yes. And then these two cards go together perfectly because this is like, to me, this is like let go of all of these things that are holding you back, that are draining you mentally, heartaches possibly, truths that you've been seeking, wanting to be accepted for who you are. I feel like you're going to get justice in all these areas. You're going to get justice in all these areas. So, Jupiter and Scorpio is going to last for a year, right? It's going to start October 10th, 2017 to November 8th, 2018. But you can't put a timeline on energy. You might already start feeling, especially with these eclipses that have happened and the moon phases that we're going through now, you probably already are starting to feel the shifts already. So,